Well, Sanford Health is hosting different kids camps this summer for those who have had or have cancer and for those who have spina bifida. Now joining us with the dates and details this morning is Nick and Nate. Good morning, guys. How are y'all?
Good. How are you?
Good. I'm doing great this morning. So kind of walk me through, and we'll get started with you here, Nate, on exactly what these camps are for. Kind of what are kiddos going to be expecting when they sign up for something like this?
Yeah, so I help out with the Spina Bifida Camp, Spirit Camp, and it's a unique camp. It's an opportunity for kids who have spina bifida to go and experience a camp experience at a place where maybe they wouldn't get that opportunity elsewhere. And so to see them just be able to play and connect with other kids who are just like them and a staff who genuinely cares about them, it's such a unique opportunity. Especially with getting to ride horses. Some of those kids, it's the first time they ever get to ride a horse. So with spina bifida, oftentimes they are in a walking assisted device, so whether it be a wheelchair, walker, or some other sort of device to help them move. And it is just so cool to see them just get to thrive and flourish in that environment.
Definitely. What an incredible opportunity. And you know what, Nick, you mentioned earlier, not only are you a camp counselor, but you've also attended these camps, right? So what has that experience been like from both sides of the spectrum there?
Yeah, it's definitely been crazy that I've been going to camp now for like 15 years as a camp and a camp counselor. So being there is just like the best time ever. You get to meet some of your best friends that have similar experiences to you and get to bond with those people that provide those services to you as they are also there. And as a camp counselor, you get to provide those things like paintball, archery, tubing, horseback riding, fishing, all those things that those kids look forward to every summer that they might not be able to do.
Definitely. And when it comes to those dates, what is that timeline? Obviously, it's during this summer, of course, but what does it look like whenever kiddos are getting signed up? Is there registration deadlines? What can you kind of expect there?
Yeah, so Camp Bring It On is our first camp. That's coming up here pretty soon, June 22nd to the 28th. So with registration, we have a few open slots, but if anyone's interested, they can go to Sanford Camps, search Sanford Summer Camps online and find a registration page and get connected with our camp director.
Definitely. And then is the spina bifida one, that one's in July, correct?
That one's in July, yes. The dates I don't have exact at the top of my head. It's July, let me see here, July 13th on that Saturday.
Definitely. No worries there either for anyone who is interested. We will have that information up on our website as well. So don't worry, we've totally got you covered. It's a lot to remember this early on a Monday morning. And so, Nick kind of talked about what his favorite aspects of camp are. And so, Nate, what would that have to be for you when it comes to helping with things like this?
Yeah, honestly, it's working with the kids. Like it's an absolute joy to just spend the whole week with those kids and just to see them grow. This is my 4th year helping out with Spirit Camp. I've helped out with Camp Bring It On in the past, and just to see the kids go from being unsure of how camp works, even just on the minuscule side of things, from the day they arrive to the day they leave. It's an absolute joy just to see them come out of their shells, just to enjoy and spend the summer together and to see the relationships formed year after year.
Definitely. And Nick, obviously, camp counselor, you can't really get much better than that when you're spending your summer. Camp Bring It On, what is that like for those kids out there?
Yeah, it's a complete whirlwind to see them walk in on Monday morning. Like, they're just so scared. They don't know how to say hi half the time. They're so scared to leave their parents. And then on Saturday, they don't want to leave. So it's just so cool to see them to be able to come out of their shell a little bit, form those relationships with their camp mates that they're there with that'll last them a whole lifetime.
Definitely awesome. Well, thank you guys so much for being here this morning. And as we mentioned earlier, we will have more of those details for these camps over on our website at dakotanewsnow.com. Stick with us. We're going to go ahead and take a break.